This is it. Chestnut Hill and Mount Airy's version of Boston's Big Dig. A $17 million project designed to improve the street, transit, and utility functions along this corridor of Germantown Avenue. But these improvements quite literally come at a cost to local businesses.
As construction goes down the avenue, it's going to greatly impact different businesses, which concerns me greatly also. But the delay here and now doubling the amount of time it's taken to do the first phase is killing us.
Ken Weinstein is the owner of the Trolley Car Diner and Deli, one of Mount Airy's most popular establishments. But since January, his customers have been treated to a side order of noise if they're coming to the restaurant at all. The deterrent? The construction zone right outside the diner that divides Chestnut Hill and Mount Airy.
What it's really done to us is it's mostly hurt our breakfast and lunch business because we no longer have any through traffic coming by. There's nobody driving by and saying, hey, I'm hungry, let me go stop at the diner. We are only a destination at this point.
Weinstein isn't alone in his woes. Paul Eganopoulos bought the Brewers Outlet beer distributor 8 months ago, just weeks before the start of the construction project.
When I got into it, it was July 17th was my first day in operation. And it was right in the heart of the summer, and business was just booming. I walked into days where there were always customers in the store from the moment we opened to the moment we closed.
But fast forward to the present, and it's a different story.
There are a lot of cars that just don't come this way anymore, and I think that's been the biggest problem. Is you don't get that impulsive buy when someone's driving by and they see a beer distributor. They may come in for a couple items. You don't get that anymore.
Eganopoulos says the construction may not be all to blame for the 15% slowdown he says he's experienced. Winter is traditionally the slowest time of year for beer sales, but any slump, expected or otherwise, can signal a death knell in the notoriously rough restaurant business.
I could truly go bankrupt.
Donna Fitzgerald-Robb is co-owner of the Cresham Cottage Cafe, located directly across the street from Brewers Outlet. She says her crucial holiday reservations were decimated when her customers feared she wouldn't be open for business. And that's not all.
One Saturday night, they were right out front of this window and everyone was having a lovely fireside dinner, and they decided to start sawing pipes in half. And they had searchlights basically against the building so they could see. So the whole room was illuminated with the lights outside and the sound of saws.
Despite tales of searchlights on unwitting diners, there is a light at the end of this tunnel.
Long term, what we need to look at is the fact that we're going to have new sidewalks, we're going to have new curbs. The new lights are going to shine additional light on the sidewalks, make it a safer community. Right now, it definitely is an inconvenience, as construction always is. Again, the roads are going to be repaved. We're going to get rid of a lot of this overlay situation, potholes. Again, temporary inconvenience now for the long-term solution.
Lou Marafino is overseeing the Germantown Avenue project for PennDOT. He says the block-to-block shuffle of the construction zone is a necessary evil.
Working in one block closures is really not a production rate kind of construction. We're doing it in piecemeal. And again, we're doing that for the community, trying to keep it minimized.
And the benefits of the final project aren't lost on the local proprietors.
Oh, the upside of it is that this is going to be an avenue that will be unequaled in the city, I believe, by the time they're done. It'll look gorgeous. It'll be a walkable avenue. It'll have a flavor. It'll have an atmosphere. It'll have something for everybody, too.
If we see beyond, the end of the construction, I think what we'll find is that the avenue will become a destination.
But in the meantime, the businesses along the corridor will be depending on customers old and new to forge their path to these establishments. An encouraging sign, many regulars are already doing just that.
We want to support them through this time, so we make an effort to get here.
The avenue won't survive unless the businesses survive.